Havila Voyages teases one of its two new ships, the Capella. Crystal Cruises' new ship, Crystal Endeavour, is all set for her inaugural voyages in Iceland. Ida Cosma, Ida Cruises' latest ship, has finally floated out at the Meyer Werft shipyard. Cruise port of Cagliari welcomed the Costa Firenze. Costa Rica becomes the next port of call to welcome vaccinated guests from September. Princess Cruises delivers humanitarian aid to wildfire-stricken Cyprus. MSC Cruises makes yet another bold move by expanding its Saudi Arabia summer cruises for 2021. What's good everyone, you're watching Get Cruise Ship Info and more. Before we jump right into the video, may I please request you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also activate notifications. That way, you stay updated whenever I drop my next latest cruise news update. Now, without further ado, let's get started. To begin with, we have Havila Voyages. The company has gone ahead and shared a photo update of one of its two vessels which have been designated for Norwegian coastal service. This vessel is called the Havila Capella. The cruise line shared details about this post via Facebook along with a couple of other pictures. So the Havila Capella has a total guest capacity of 468 guests. So the two ships from the company, the Havila Capella and the Havila Castor, are currently being built at the Tersan Yard shipyard, which is in Turkey. The delivery date for the expected two ships is by the end of August 2021. A bit of a background about this company. So the name Havila Voyages, which is a Norwegian shipping company, backed a contract from the Norwegian government way back in 2018 to provide coastal transportation service with 4 of their ships, splitting the coastal service deal with another cruise line called Hurtigruten. The company also has additional 2 ships, which makes it a total of 4. So the other 2 ships are scheduled to start operations in the first half of 2022. Those are the Havila Polaris and the Havila Pollux. As far as the crew members or the employees for the cruise line goes, they will be sharing staff from their partner Hurtigruten. Also, another interesting good to know information is that the ships that they will be providing include a hybrid which are powered only by LNG and batteries. Certainly some good information to stay tuned to hear more about in the future. Moving on to Crystal Cruises. So the newest ship from Crystal Cruises, the Crystal Endeavour, has cruised out of the Werften shipyard in Stralsund, where she was designed and built, accompanied by the sound of Crystal's beloved Sail Away song, What a Wonderful World, which is by Louis Armstrong. She is now scheduled and bound for Iceland in order to complete her inaugural voyages. There was a small pier-side sail-away celebration which is held at the shipyard for employees and family members who offer a heartfelt send-off and waving and wishes of Gute Reise and Bon Voyage to the Intrepid and new expedition yacht. So the Crystal Endeavour sailed with fully vaccinated crew on board and is scheduled for a 15th July arrival in Reykjavik in Iceland. Thereafter, she will depart Reykjavik on her inaugural voyage, which is scheduled on the 18th of July, after an overnight in the city on the first in a series of 5 10-night voyages circumnavigating Iceland. Moving on to Ida Cruises. So the Ida Cosma, which is Ida Cruises' latest ship, was floated out at the Meyer Werft shipyard, which is in Papenburg, Germany. The Ida Cosma has a maximum guest capacity of 5,400 guests and is a sister ship to the Ida Nova. Both the ships are powered by LNG. Another sister ship, new build due for her delivery from the German shipyard in 2023, was previously assigned to Ida but now will be sailing for Carnival Cruise Line. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a significant delay with the Ida Cosma's delivery date. She was initially scheduled for a spring 2021 debut. Thereafter, she was pushed to the 3rd quarter. Now, due to this change, the ship's inaugural season in Europe was entirely cancelled and the first voyage rescheduled to the 22nd of December 2021. Now that the float out is over for Ida Cosma, the Ida Cosma is due for her outfitting. Moving on to Costa Cruises. Now, after having hosted the Costa Smeralda calls on a weekly basis through the month of May and June 2021, the cruise port of Cagliari has announced that it has welcomed the maiden call for another Costa cruise ship, the Costa Firenze. This will be Costa Firenze's first cruise itinerary. A bit of a background about the Costa Firenze. The Costa Firenze is the new flagship of Costa Cruises, the largest Italian cruise company, which once again focuses on Cagliari to fascinate its passengers with its magical itineraries in the Mediterranean Sea. For Cagliari Cruise Port, this call is an important demonstration of the centrality of the Sardinian port, not only for the ship owner but also within the panorama of Italian cruise ports. The Costa Firenze was built by the Fincantieri shipyard and delivered last December 2020 with a live stream ceremony. She will be carrying out Western Mediterranean itineraries throughout the summer of 2021. In late 2016, the Cagliari Cruise Port has become part of the network of Global Ports Holding or GPH. Moving on to Costa Rica. So starting from September 1st, 2021, Costa Rica will reactivate cruise tourism for the 2021 to 2022 season in order to stimulate the tourism industry and employment in coastal areas. They do have a requirement. When it comes to cruise ships must guarantee complete vaccination schedules against COVID-19 virus in all crew members and 95% of guests who are to be fully vaccinated. Permitted vaccines are those authorized by the National Commission of Vaccination and Epidemiology, and the last dose must be administered at least 14 days prior to departure. Given the nature of the cruise activity, both crew members and cruise guests or passengers are covered by travel insurance. As of today, a total of 9 cruise lines have included Costa Rica in their itineraries. These include Windstar Cruises, Lindblad, Sea Cloud, Seabourn Quest, Celebrity Millennium, Carnival Pride, Crown Princess, Diamond Princess, and Seven Seas Marina. 5 out of these 9 cruise lines will be arriving in Limon and the remaining ones will be arriving in Pacific ports. Amongst these cruise lines, the first cruise line to arrive will be the Windstar line on the 2nd of September 2021 in Golfito with approximately 150 guests on board. Moving on to Princess Cruises. Princess Cruises has offloaded some humanitarian aid which include water, food, towels, blankets and a few more to the Cyprus Rescue Center. This gesture comes days after Cyprus got stricken by mass-scale wildfires. The blazes broke out on the 3rd of July in the Torodos Mountains and were brought under control approximately 2 days later on the 5th of July. Approximately 50 homes had been destroyed as a result of the fires described by the Cyprus's Interior Minister Nikos Norris as the most destructive in the history of the country. As it was the first of its kind and also according to official statistics, 4 people have died as a result of these blazes. And a 67-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of starting these fires. Moving on to MSC Cruises. Now the cruise line has announced that the MSC Bellissima, which is one of the line's latest ships, will be sailing 21 Red Sea voyages starting from Jeddah, the commercial hub of Saudi Arabia, between the end of July 2021 and late October 2021. The Meraviglia class MSC Bellissima, which first came into service in 2019, will be offering 3 and 4 night cruises to Safaga for Luxor, Egypt or Aqaba for Petra, Jordan before returning to her Saudi Arabian home port. Now the MSC Bellissima will also be the largest cruise ship ever to sail the waters of the Red Sea. As the tourism industry of Saudi Arabia grows progressively for its own residents as well as international visitors, MSC Cruises are looking forward to making a positive and lasting contribution as many people explore and discover the rich heritage and incredible cultural attractions that it has to offer. Also worthwhile to note is that the MSC Bellissima has a wide range of environmental features and technology which help her reduce the environmental footprint as well as entertainment for the whole family to enjoy. She features a 975-seat main stage theatre and an aft carousel lounge, also featuring a Grand Canyon themed aqua park with 3 accelerating water slides, a full-fledged bowling alley, an F1 simulator and XD cinema for guests of all ages. She also features a 700 square meter kids club for children to enjoy. One of the main attractions of the MSC Bellissima is a feature of the Mediterranean-style promenade with an 80-meter LED sky screen as the social hub of the ship and shopping gallery with more than 200 brands. The authentic Balinese MSC Aurea Spa offers 79 different body and facial treatments along with a thermal area. And with that, we conclude our latest cruise news updates for the 12th of July. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do share your comments down below. A huge shout out and a big thank you to my viewers James Conway, Brandy, The Hangman and Darlene for all your support in helping me share the latest cruise news. And yes, subscribe to my channel and a thumbs up for my video will really be appreciated. Until next time, you take care and stay safe.